Blue balls. How many of us have them? Blue balls. How many of us have them? Listen, man, I'm glad you clicked on this video today. This video was inspired by a comment that I received on one of my videos, one of my recent videos. And a young man, I forget his name, but he said, I was giving my testimony. I think that's the video, my semen retention journey. And he said, is there any touching? Are you doing any touching or edging or touching? And I said, absolutely not. That is a surefire way to get blue balls. You don't want blue balls, bro. I'm telling you. Now, let's talk about edging and let's talk about touching. I'm sweating because I just came off of a walk, 2.5, 3 mile walk in a sauna suit, and it is blazing hot outside. So please pardon me. Okay. Edging and touching. Listen, I'm gonna just be straight up with you. If you're edging, and for those of you who don't know what edging is, that is basically playing with yourself until you get to right before the point to where you are about to desecrate your keyboard, your laptop, or your desktop. That's edging. Touching yourself, obviously, you have to do that if you're edging. You're basically going through the act of masturbating, and you're waiting till you get right up until the point of masturbating. Of ejaculating, and you stop. You pull it back, and you let it go back into your sack. Okay, you are going to get blue balls, and I'm telling you, blue balls hurt like a mug. You don't want blue balls, bro. If you're on the semen retention journey and you're flirting with ejaculating by edging, you're doing this for the wrong reasons, and you're not even practicing semen retention. I don't care what you say. If that semen is getting up to the point to where it's about to come out, and you pull back at the very last second, and you save yourself from actually splattering all over your plasma screens, you might as well just let it go. Because this is what you got to think about, guys. On this channel, we follow Christ. Let's just make that clear. We follow Christ. We follow the Bible. That's what we do. We follow God's way, his prescribed way for us to live as men. If you're edging, you've lost the battle. You're losing. You're not doing yourself any favors by edging. And I'm telling you, you're going to be edging, and you're going to get to the point to where it's going to feel so good. You're just going to let it rip. You're just going to let it rip. You're not going to have any control over it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when I first started practicing my semen retention journey, I delved into the idea of edging, thinking, as long as I don't bust a nut, I'm going to and retain my seed, having sex with women and not releasing my seed. Like, that's just, when you really think about it, why would you have sex with a woman not to bust a nut? You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. It's asinine. There's no logical explanation for it. If I'm going to have sex with a woman, man, I'm busting a nut. That's period, point blank. I'm going to bust a nut, bro. That's just what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be playing around. If you're touching yourself, think about that. This dude asked me if I'm edging and if I'm touching. He says, no edging, no touching. I'm like, bro, why would I want to sit in some private area and touch myself, not to bust a nut? Why would I want to do that? Why would you want to do that? And here is the kicker, man. Here's the kicker. If you're edging, you have your mind on something sexual. You have to arouse yourself. So what are you meditating on to get yourself to the point of ejaculation? This is how you guys are getting spirit spouses. This is how you guys are inviting succubus demons, and you're struggling with it because, you see these entities show up in your dreams, but some of you are still edging and you are still, and you're touching yourself. Basically, you're playing with yourself. You're playing with yourself. That's what you're doing, right? And you can't get the succubus spirits to leave because you can't stop touching yourself. And you think because you're not ejaculating, you think because you're not letting it go, letting it fly, you think that you've escaped. You think that, okay, I didn't let it fly. I didn't relapse. You relapsed. You relapsed. Every time you edge and you touch yourself, bro, you might as well. I mean, it's counterintuitive to do that. And you are violating the principle of not meditating on sexually immoral thoughts. What are you thinking about when you're edging? What's on your mind? I know some of you may think it's hard to believe, man, this dude, man, Brad, I hear you, bro, but I just don't believe that you can do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't think you being 100. I'm being 100, bro. Straight up. I'm being 100 with y'all. And I told y'all before, I could not do this in my own strength. I was set free from the spirit of masturbation in a dramatic fashion. Dramatic fashion. It was a dramatic fashion, and that came through prayer and fasting. A lot of you guys, you're trying to cut corners. You want to be free. You're trying to cut corners. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to schedule a live stream with Dr. Wayne, and we're going to delve into some very deep topics, or this topic about the succubus spirit. We're going to go deeper than we've gone before. And we're going to really break this down from a spiritual warfare perspective. I'm going to give him a call when I get off of this video. So I want you guys to be prepared for that. I'll be letting you know when we're going to actually schedule that and get that done. Forgive me for wiping my face, man. I'm still sweating. But I wanted to do this video, man. I don't want you to give yourself blue balls. Don't give yourself blue balls. Don't do it. Right? Because they hurt, bro. I had blue balls and it's bad. It hurts. One time, bro, I had blue balls so bad, and I was practicing semen retention. This before I started the channel. I was trying to hold my seed. I was trying to hold my seed, bro. And I kept meditating on things that I shouldn't have meditated on, obviously. Right? I'm thinking this is a way for me to relieve myself without releasing. Man, I got blue balls so bad, bro. I had to bust a nut. I had to bust one to relieve the pain. It was that bad. Do not edge and do not touch yourself. I repeat, do not edge. Like this video if you're getting value out of this. Do not edge, man. Stop edging. Don't play around with the devil. Why would you flirt with the devil? You know you're going to lose. You can't play with the devil. This is a powerful angelic being. And if you play in his territory, if you play in his arena, if you play on his domain, you are going to lose. You're going to lose to him and to the flesh. The Bible says live in the spirit and you will not might not, you will not fulfill the lust of the flesh. But you have to live in the spirit. Living in the spirit is a continual thing. You can't live in the spirit today and not live in the spirit tomorrow. You have to consistently live in the spirit. Man, listen, before I go, grab some merch. The link is in the bio. You want to support the channel, hit your boy on the Cash App. Every donation is appreciated. I also got a book, Masturbation, Keyboards, Laptops, Desktops. If you want that book about overcoming masturbation, it has prayers in there. It has my testimony in there, being free from masturbation. If you want that book, it's the ebook, short ebook. It'll bless you. I'll send it to you for a donation of any amount. Just follow the instructions in the comments. This is Hope My Nuts Podcast, man. I hope you got value out of this video. I'm going to holler at you guys in the next one. Peace.